Today we watched probably the greatest trailer in Apex Legends history. In the trailer, they showed off some pictures of our brand new map Olympus. And so today we're going to cover all of the map's named locations. So a really good friend of mine named Ice Dice actually sent me these pictures this morning from Reddit. Some of them also came from Twitter, and we'll start off with some of the pictures that we have of Olympus and of the locations. Then after that, I'll show you the mini map where we have all of the named locations. So similar to the season 3 trailer, there's this one scene where they're kind of about to drop out of the ship, and you get this bird's eye view of the entire map. And if you'll notice over to the right, you'll see this rift. That rift is actually something that you will be able to interact with in the game. So it's not just a dome that you fly over or go over. You actually will be able to do some sort of mechanic, I believed, in this rift, but we're not really sure what that is. And obviously the name of that location is called Rift. So I'll continue to show pictures of Olympus on screen while I talk about the actual size of Olympus. Many people have thought Olympus to be this ginormous map, and I've actually heard some people say that you can fit like 2.5 Kings Canyons into Olympus, and I've also heard some crazy ideas of people saying that you can fit like 4 World's Edge maps into Olympus. And I found out most of that to be untrue, and while this map is definitely the biggest map we've ever had, it's not that much bigger, and it's not going to be, in my opinion, what fixes the third-party issue. I'll show you some graphs on screen now where you can kind of compare the size of Kings Canyon and the new map Olympus, and they're not really that much different. It is slightly bigger, but I think the main thing that they're using with Olympus in order to combat third parties is actually the amount of objects and buildings and locations that you can actually go to on this map. They're very compact, there's a lot going on, and it doesn't look like there's nearly as much dead space as you have in Kings Canyon or World's Edge. So here's a confirmed distance on Kings Canyon from the tip of Gauntlet all the way to the beginning of Repulsor. This is a 100% confirmed 935 meters. Now, someone who I'm told is very reliable with these measurements made this graph for the new map Olympus, and this is what he came up with. And honestly, this is what I really expected at a respawn, not some massive map that you're fitting 4 World's Edges into. So this is another reason why I really believe this graph, but basically you can look at it and it doesn't really look that much bigger than Kings Canyon. It does look slightly bigger, but only because you can tell that they shrunk the map in order to keep the minimap size correct. But also you can tell that the new minimap for Olympus looks to have much more detail as it shows different obstacles in different terrain areas, especially when you look at like the rift ball, the tubed areas, and also just the really big towers that you see in this map. You can really tell that they're massive based on the minimap versus Kings Canyon. You can't really tell, you just see the general terrain and area that it's in. So let's talk about some of these named locations. So first off, you can see right here on screen, this is the minimap, but I will have you know that this is actually not the complete minimap. It's just a black and white version. So I think there's like 2 layers that they have on a minimap. One's like a white transparency and one's a black transparency, and I think this is like 100% white or something like that. So that's why it looks black and white and not similar to the Kings Canyon and World's Edge minimap that we have. But we'll talk about some of these named locations. One being Rift. Obviously, I think that one's going to definitely be a hotspot, as it also provides some sort of new transportation, I believe, as I think you can take this rift ball and use these tubes in order to get from place to place. So I'll switch back and forth between this minimap and this bird's eye view that you can see of the new map Olympus, and that way you can kind of correlate which part of the land and which part of the map is actually correlating with this minimap, so you can tell what these named locations actually look like. Right to the left of the rift we have power grid, and then right next to the power grid up on the very top, on the very back of where you can see on this map, is docks, and then right under that to the bottom left we have carrier, and then this is where I think a lot of people are also going to be landing, is Oasis right under carrier. These have some really tall buildings, some really huge skyscrapers, so Pathfinder mains like myself are going to have an absolute field day there. And then looking towards the middle of the map we have Turbine. Now if you look at Turbine, you can kind of tell that all of these other locations have a road that leads towards Turbine. So I have a feeling that when players can't find other people on the map, they're probably just going to locate towards Turbine, knowing that they can go in any direction from there. On the bottom left of Turbine we have estates. Now I'm guessing that these will probably be like some sort of subdivision that you would see in H1Z1, something along with real houses that people live in, because it is called estates. And then moving on to the left, I can't really see that word over there. It looks like it says Elysium, but it also looks like it's a little bit cut off. And then right under Elysium we have hydroponics, and hydroponics is some sort of like plant garden slash greenhouse kind of thing. So this could also be similar to the garden that you see in these pictures. So I'm not really sure which one is garden and which one is actually hydroponics. Moving on to the very bottom of the map, we have Bonsai Plaza, and then right above Bonsai Plaza, we have Solar Array, and then right under Turbine and in the middle of Solar Array, we have Hammond Labs. Now, this is actually a really cool location and not just something to look over because we do have Hammond Robotics. So this has something to do with that company and their labs. Now, if you go to the bottom right of the map, we have Orbital Cannon, and then right above Orbital Cannon, we have Grow Towers, and then right above Grow Towers, we have Gardens, and then right to the left of Gardens, we have Energy Depot. So hopefully the bird's eye view and the arrows have helped you understand what these named locations actually look like on the map. I'm really excited for Olympus, cannot wait for Season 7. I actually took the day off of work for Season 7 release so that I can sit here and play it when it does release. So let me know how excited you guys are down in the comments below. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for some more Apex Legends content like this, and I'll see you all in the next one. Make sure to join the Discord next Saturday, not this coming Saturday because that tournament's already full, but the next Saturday we're having another 1,000 Apex coin giveaway, basically a Season 7 Battle Pass giveaway for 1,000 Apex coins only in the Discord, so make sure to join the Discord community down below. Also, we will be starting that club called Vibe City Police Department and patrolling Olympus, making sure everyone is staying positive and doing what they're supposed to do. So if you guys want to join that, make sure to join the Discord so that you'll be available whenever that does release. But that's going to be it for me. I'll see you all in the next one. It's Vibe or Die. Have a great rest of your day, and I'm out. Peace.